is Jimmy Lai, the man charged with fraud by Hong Kong authorities and jailed for civil disobedience? We sat down with the head of his international legal team, Keelan Gallagher.
Mr. Lai was a renowned media entrepreneur, pro-democracy campaigner and writer, and he was a huge figure in terms of standing up and speaking truth to power in Hong Kong, speaking out on anti-corruption issues and pro-democracy issues. He was known for that.
Gallagher and others say that's why Hong Kong authorities targeted Lai after the passage of the national security law there in 2020. Lai is awaiting trial on charges under that law that he colluded with foreign forces. Already serving prison time for attending a protest, Lai is also fighting a fraud case with a verdict expected Tuesday. Some analysts and supporters don't expect him to get a fair shake.
The more charges Jimmy Lai could be convicted of, it will also help the Chinese authorities to tell his people and the world that Jimmy Lai is just a criminal and he is not a human rights defender in Hong Kong, but which is not true because Jimmy Lai has been enthusiastically supporting Hong Kong pro-democracy movement and the rule of law for many years.
Some analysts say the expected guilty charge is meant to weaken Lai as he heads into his national security law trial, which begins December 1st. A conviction there could mean a life sentence for the 74-year-old.
This is a way also to try to discredit journalists in front of the population.
Hong Kong has in fact tanked in the global press freedom rankings since passing the national security law. And while China overall is the worst jailer of journalists, Hong Kong jails are filling up too, with at least 8 behind bars, the Committee to Protect Journalists says. Legal and media experts say authorities in Hong Kong are employing what they term lawfare, using all manner of legislation to go after journalists.
What happens is the authorities, instead of just using libel laws or counter-terrorism laws, which they've used for many years to try to silence journalists, they're now using a range of other laws too, like fraud laws, as have been used wrongly against Mr. Lai.
VOA reached out to the Hong Kong government regarding Lai's cases, but did not hear back in time for this story. Senior officials have said that freedom of the press is not a shield for illegal activities. Laurel Bowman, VOA News, Washington.
Gracias.